Hey guys.
What's up, guys? We are Lauren and Gary
You did Gary.
Matthews.
Matthews.
This is our first episode of Nap Time and Nightcaps.
We got that in the first take, so
That was actually, we tongue-tied so many times saying that. We named it that because that's pretty much the only alone time we have anymore these days is during our kids' nap time and when they go to sleep for our nightcap. Cheers. Cheers. Drink of choice.
I don't know if we can drink on YouTube.
I don't know either, but we're going to do it.
We're going to do it.
What's your drink of choice these days?
This look a little ultra.
It's a little light. You know, this is a White Claw Surge.
Dumb things are strong.
They're strong, but they're still light, though. Like they're
dumb things are not light.
Okay, but my drink of choice used to be tequila, so we're making...
Same, it's like the same, bro. You can drink one of those and you'll get toe up.
No, it's not.
You're going to feel it like
I do.
20 seconds, bro.
I will say I have a very high alcohol tolerance. Always have. But I could drink 2 or 3 of these, have a good buzz, last a couple hours, go to sleep, and I'm good. No hangovers, no nothing. Used to, when I was back in my club days, it was like 7, 8 shots of tequila.
4 years ago?
4 years ago. We've been married for 7 years. How was that 4 years ago? I haven't been to a club since we've been married.
I don't know what you've been doing in your free time. I don't know how this look because we had to rig it right now.
Yeah, we really need to invest into more equipment. But we want to see who's actually interested in what we have to say. This is a very raw, uncut, podcast, not a whole lot of extras. This is just 2 married people with 2 little kids and talking about our real lives. We both work 9 to 5s. He gets up at 3 o'clock in the morning and doesn't. You have to start at work at what, 5? 5.
I gotta be there for 5, so I'll get up at now since we moved, I can push it to 3:50.
You wake up at 3:45.
3:45, 3:50.
You stumble out the house by 4:10 at the latest.
But before could be just recently moved not too long ago. We used to stay in Godly, Texas, so I used to get up at 3 o'clock. So I got tired of that drive. It was sitting in traffic for 2 hours. It was just horrible.
If you don't know, DFW traffic is absolutely awful. God. And the way that he has to go is he has to touch pretty much every major highway from south of Fort Worth all the way to Dallas, and it's not a fun drive. Without traffic, so in the morning time, how long does it take you to get to work?
Probably 45 minutes.
No, in the morning?
Yes.
From here?
I don't get to work till 4:45.
If you didn't stop at QT and get out your snacks, how long would it take? I don't get up since
I get 2 energy drinks. One for the morning,
if you didn't stop at QT, it would probably take 35 minutes?
35 minutes.
And on the way home with traffic and rush hour, because he gets off at 3:30.
It's about, since they've been doing traffic, since they've been doing construction on the highway, I'll be getting home around 5.
So he leaves at 4 o'clock.
No, I get up at 3:30.
I'm saying you leave the house in the morning by 4 o'clock in the morning and doesn't get home until close to 5. I would say 5 on average. I work from home full time with she'll be 3 on Monday and a 19-month-old. 20-month-old.
He'll be 2 in August.
He'll be 2 in August. So
right there.
Almost 2 3-year-old.
Hard.
And I work a full-time job, and it's becoming very stressful right now. It's a lot. Mentally, I struggle. I struggle with, am I being a good mom? I feel like all I do is scream and yell all day. Stop doing that. Can you just sit down?
But they're bad, though.
They are very bad, no matter what we do.
You can whoop them, pinch them.
I've tried gentle parenting. I've tried whooping. I've tried timeout. It doesn't.
And
nothing works.
I don't want to whoop my kids because I feel like that's in a slave mentality stuff, bro. I don't want to whoop them, but they have to know their right from wrongs.
This is where the stereotype differs because I got my ass whooped.
I got my ass whooped too, but
But you know how they say white people didn't get white people don't.
Y'all did.
No,
your parents are from Louisiana, so that's totally different.
I got my ass whooped.
I got my ass towed up. Can't cuss too much on because when you put on YouTube, you can't be doing all that cussing too much.
Okay,
sorry.
I got my butt whooped. But I was also I respected my parents. I didn't want to disappoint them. I didn't want to disappoint my dad. That's
me neither. My parents.
But it's just a little slight background story and kind of what we want to bring content wise.
We're gonna talk about everything, but we just give y'all an introduction right now.
So as quote unquote an introduction, we have been married for it'll be 7 years on the 19th, May 19th.
Long time.
Feels like it's been a very long time. I feel like we've been through so many different stages in our lives in 7 years. 3/4 of a decade.
We got married within A year.
We started dating in August and we got married the next May.
Year. Yeah. So it was like, damn. So we have been together for a long time.
Yeah,
been together for 8 years and been married for 7 years. So.
Yeah. We didn't. What did they say? Once you know, you know.
Yeah, once you know, you know.
I trapped you.
Yeah.
So you proposed to me.
But you went all my room stupid through my stuff.
Okay, I will say this.
I
found the ring that he was going to propose.
Messed up the whole thing up.
No, I really didn't know you were going to do it that day. I had no idea.
I didn't do it that day, but you found it like.
No, the day that you did it, I had no idea that was coming because. So I had planned like a surprise for him for his birthday and had his whole family, like all of his family, his cousins, like people he was close with, aunts, uncles, like all come to dinner or we went to lunch.
Yeah.
And like I thought I was doing something special, like planned all this, blah 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 blah. In the meantime, like his mom was playing both sides. Like she helped me plan the whole birthday thing, but in the meantime, she was over here planning him to help me propose. Like
she was like, go ahead. I was like, no, I'm gonna wait. I don't want to do it in front of her. I'm kind of like shy.
He's shy.
Not no more. That was like.
You're shy, and when you get around people, you're shy.
I people watch. I pay attention to people.
That's your family, though. You're still shy.
I'm not shy around my family. That's totally different. But we're around different people. People watch. I pay attention to people what they're doing. But anyway, my mom was like, "Go do it." Like so, I just went and did it.
Like we were walking out of the lunch that I like his birthday lunch. I like surprised him with, and he asked me to marry him in the parking lot. Like didn't see that coming at all. I wasn't that. I saw a ring. I knew it was coming, but I did not expect it to be that day. Like at all.
Now you got responsibilities. That's the first thing out his mouth. Oh, now you got responsibilities. That's the first thing on my dad.
God, that feels like it was so long ago.
That was a long time ago. That was 7 years ago almost. That's a long time ago. I've been married for 10 years, bro.
Three quarters of 10 years.
Let's
not give ourselves any more credit.
Like almost 10 years, bro.
So that was like the beginning of our story.
Yeah, but how did we initially meet before that?
We met on POF. Shout out to the internet.
Yeah, the internet. Like, if you want to meet your significant other, I mean, we're at a different age now.
I mean, in this day and age, I mean,
you're going to meet people on the internet.
I was kind of like over the people in my general area, so I like ventured out. He lived originally like almost an hour and a half away from me, so I probably never would have met him if it wasn't for the internet.
Yeah. So I stayed in
Little but like off 380. So like pretty much not Prosper.
No,
what's
it's by Denton. It's by Aubrey.
Aubrey, that's what it was. Aubrey.
Yeah, Prosper, Aubrey. Like.
And I lived in Joshua, Texas, which is like south of Fort Worth, literally an hour and a half away. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
So that's how we met. Got together, started dating. Like we had a lot in common. Like, for instance, like one of the big things like we valued from day one is family. Because I grew up, my parents have been married for 35 years. His parents have been married for 30 something years.
30, like I just hit like 30. I think it's 30 years.
So we came from like we valued marriage, we valued family, we valued spending time with our parents.
Everything, bro. Like.
Having kids, like that's all things like we wanted a family.
Yeah.
Like that's,
we wanted the family. Like now we have our family. Like,
but it was not easy.
It was not easy. Like we struggled for like 5 years to.
We tried for 5 years to have a baby, and I have hereditary stage 4 endometriosis. And if you're not familiar with endometriosis, it's basically scar tissue that can build up throughout your body. I have it in my intestines, my stomach, fallopian tubes, like. Basically, the whole path to get pregnant is full of obstructions. And I knew that I had something going on, so I had surgery right before we got married. I had surgery to laser off all the scar tissue, and they were like, okay, if you don't get pregnant in like 6 months, you're probably going to need to see a specialist. We tried, we tried for a long time.
We tried for a long time. They put like
It was hard.
It was hard, bro. Like, it was not an easy task at all.
All he wanted to do was be a daddy. All I wanted to do was be a mom. But the struggles like I personally have is like he's not an emotional person. He never learned how to be like emotionally supportive. So
I
like
wasn't raised like that, so it's totally different.
I'm like struggling personally, like feel like it's all my fault. Like my husband's gonna leave me if I can't get him a baby. Like I'm over here side hustling, doing everything I can to pay for fertility treatments. Like I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta do this.
That stuff cost like what, 60?
No, 60. It was about 20, 25.
Yeah, for the first one. We did
no, the total. Like total, we probably paid about. The first one was 8,000.
Then we did it again the second time. Did it work the second time?
So the first time we went through what they call mini IVF or effortless IVF. It's not a hustle. It would have worked if,
we had like one egg nugget.
Yeah, which is kind of weird because like so basically I'm fertile. He's fertile. Like that's not the issue we had. It was
I'm sorry, my dog's outside. Messing up the show, dog.
Anyways, the fertility wasn't the issue. It was just basically the endometriosis, the blockage. That was the problem.
It was crazy.
So when you go through IVF, it pretty much eliminates the process. So when we finally did traditional IVF, I had 32 eggs harvested.
Shout out to my job too for that, man.
Yes, like he literally, my dad got him a job at his job
Lockheed Martin.
at Lockheed because they have IVF benefits. Bro,
I know Lockheed Martin, Starbucks. I know
Tractor Supply.
Yeah, I know Trump just passed some type of bill when it's something had to do with IVF. I can't remember
it might be fertility. Just
they'll help pay towards it a lot now. So if you guys
a lot of people struggle. Like you wouldn't believe how many people have reached out to me. Like they're struggling. When we literally in our neighborhood, I had 3 women. We literally went to the same doctor. All got pregnant through IVF. Like through the same doctor who was an hour away. Like. It's so common. People just don't talk about it. They're embarrassed. Like, they don't want to talk about it. But I have been an open book for so long about, like, every little journey, everything I had to go through. And it was so hard. So hard. So, we went through that, had 32 eggs retrieved. And then of the 32 eggs, after they fertilized them, we had 24 embryos. Like, actual children, like, actual babies on ice. Make it. And we're like, oh, okay, like we got plenty of opportunities for more kids later on if we ever want it. We were already fully anticipating after, because they won't if you have a C-section, which I did,
you're supposed to wait
a year. They won't even let you try to do another transfer for a year. And so I was breastfeeding my daughter 4 months, never had a period, never nothing.
Oh my God.
And got pregnant naturally got pregnant after 5 years of trying, got pregnant naturally. Boom.
Look, Nola was a test tube baby. Bubba Chuba was a twin. He ate his twin up.
Yeah, that's a whole
that's a whole story, bro. Like they were saying Bubba wasn't gonna make it. That was like because she thought she was gonna have to go get her abortion. Now
not an abortion, it was like they thought that I was pregnant. They thought it was a partial molar pregnancy. A partial molar pregnancy means that it has a heartbeat, but it's just basically a bunch of cells that are never going to grow into a baby. They told me that up until I was about 14 weeks pregnant.
It was crazy.
I had to go see so many specialists, and then finally, boom, I went and had an ultrasound, and they were like, "Oh, this baby's perfectly normal. Fine. Oh, there's another one. There's another sac."
But
it was empty.
I was like, oh, Lord. I'm thinking, Jesus, thank me, had no twins.
Bo, our boy, Bo, we call him Bubba. He basically consumed his twin in the womb, and that's where all the extra cells and everything came from. Who knows? But at the end of the day, we've got 2 healthy babies.
2 healthy babies, bad.
2 healthy babies. They're young. It was 2 under 2. It was so hard.
When I say this is the
hardest. And work from home.
This is the hardest thing I have done in my life. But it's a beautiful thing. Like, you want to sit there, you want to be able to see your kids grow and teach them things. Like, it's hard because they're so young and they're right there beside each other. It's hard, but it's a beautiful thing to see. And they're so different. Like, Nola is so smart, like genius level smart. She started walking at 8 months old. She can count to 20 at she was 2 years old and count to 20. Like, she knows how to recognize letters. Like, she recognizes like words. Like, she's extremely smart. Very coordinated. Yeah, she's gonna be sneaky. Oh my God, smart. So sneaky. She'll finesse you. She's trying to play you against you. So sneaky. Bubba is
I'm not gonna say he's slow, but he's slower than she was. He's probably on the more normal range.
Lola was getting out the way for Bubba. That's in the black culture. They say when your baby's moving that fast, they get out the way for the next child. But Bubba's going at a normal rate.
He's probably a normal rate. Like right now,
but he's smart. He's getting it.
Like, yeah, he's getting it. It just wasn't as like Nola's like creepy how fast she learned stuff.
Smart,
like,
bro.
What was she doing the other day? She was like reciting word for word Tarzan, like word for word before it even happened. Like she was saying the whole like everything she was saying, and I'm just like,
bro, we
what 2-year-old does that? Like
she's a real life a baby genius. She's so smart.
She really needs to go to like some sort of like Montessori preschool. Something like she's extremely smart. She's smart.
She's smart, bro. She's gonna be cold at sports. Like we both play sports. Like our babies, we gonna put them in sports. Like she's about to be 3, so we're gonna put her in soccer so she can.
I played soccer. I played soccer, and
she was alright. But you know, like I said, she was.
No, let's be honest. Who was the D1 athlete? Me.
Once again, it's easy.
Bull ride soccer scholarship.
Easier for girls to be.
Easier? No,
you gotta keep her.
Okay,
you don't ever get my credit.
No, you don't give me my credit.
Ask my mom. I was out there cold-blooded, one of the coldest persons ever touched the planet.
For what sport?
Track, football.
Your mama didn't even go to your football games, so let's be honest.
Yes, she did.
You used to complain that your mama never went to your games.
No, my dad, my mama always came to my game. My mama always came to my basketball game. My mama always came to my track meet. That was my daddy. His story. So he didn't come to my first time my daddy came to my game. One of my games was senior night.
So he could walk you out there.
So he could walk me out there. But my mama, she always came to my track meets and my basketball games. Always. She go to work and always come to my games, bro. I was like, So now, yeah. But anyway, she's over here hating.
I'm not. I just want the credit where credit was due.
No,
like
I cold.
literally,
I'll be playing. She was cold.
I was first team all state. Like that's a big accomplishment. Not very many people can be first team all state. Like honestly, out of my whole high school, like my alumni, there's been 2 people be first team all state in soccer. Like Texas is a big soccer state. Texas, Florida, and California are the big soccer states.
Soccer and football.
Oh yeah, for sure football.
So I'm ready for that.
Anyways, yeah. Played soccer, like, and I've been like, she was 2 years old out there dribbling a ball like a natural. Only problem with her is she is so independent. She's like, I do myself, mommy. I do myself. I'm like, okay. Like she don't want to let me teach her nothing, like nothing at all.
But that's good though. She's gonna be independent.
It's so annoying though. Like she won't even let me buckle her in her car seat. I do myself,
Daddy. Let me do it.
And she will throw a freaking fit if you help her. Like, you help me? You do yourself? I'm like, no, you did it, baby. You did it. It's okay. Okay.
Oh, my God.
And she will fight me, like, tooth and nail. Like, I'm trying to it's raining. Like, she's over here, like, struggling, putting her seatbelt on. I do myself, mommy. I do myself.
The joys of kids.
Okay. You do yourself, baby.
Kids, bro.
And Bubba over here just happy to be in the car.
Bubba's one of the chillest babies ever, bro. Bubba Chubb is so chill. He just been minding his own business. Like
he's a big boy though.
He a big boy.
He's in bigger clothes and bigger shoes.
Bubba's gonna be
not bigger shoes,
older.
but bigger everything than she is already.
But they weigh the same amount.
Yeah.
But Bubba
she's taller.
You can see Bubba. He's gonna be solid when he get bigger. Nola's gonna be like a model. Nola's gorgeous.
He's really pretty.
Nola's gonna be gorgeous when she get older. Bubba's gonna look like his daddy, of course. Pretty boy.
He does look like his daddy. I will say 1,000%.
Swole,
like
athlete.
When Nola was born, I used to say Nola, she looks like her dad, but kind of look like me. Like it took a long time. Yeah. It probably took till she was a toddler before I was like, I kind of see me a little bit. Yeah. Like finally,
now Nola looks just like
she looks just like a brown skin version of me.
Weird.
Like the eyes. Like I kind of have the Chinese eyes a little bit.
No. Like
if you ask her, do you look like mommy or daddy? She's like, look, mommy.
No, she said daddy, mommy. She don't know. She don't know.
She says
she be like daddy, mommy.
She looks just like I did when I was a little kid. She's just a little bit darker.
But yeah.
Bubba, I've never claimed anything on that little boy. Like I birthed him.
He look like me.
He looks like your dad. He looks more like his
my
dad.
He like my daddy. He like my uncle 4'5". Like it's weird, like seeing somebody who looks like a combination, like of all your, like your dad and your uncle. It's just weird. But Bubba looks like Pawpaw. Like when Pawpaw was.
Pawpaw is his dad.
Pawpaw's my dad.
And his dad is a lighter version of him.
My dad's a lighter version. My dad is like a white man.
Honestly, his dad's probably a little bit darker than me. Like
my dad's like
Yeah, Bo looks just like his dad. It's kind of funny. Like, it really is. He looks more like his dad than he does his own dad.
It is weird. But, like I said, this is just an introduction.
We kind of got a little carried away. But that's just us, like, basically our little miniature story. But we want to talk about, like, in the future, things about, like, what we go through, like, everything. What we deal with on a daily basis, like, trying to deal with marriage. Like, honestly, it's a full-time job. I want to...
It's a full-time job,
like,
bro. Like, it's not easy.
It's hard especially when you have little kids. Like, he doesn't understand because he's a man.
Oh, that's Molly.
Oh, yeah. Molly is she's trying to get on the couch.
She's like...
she's 13.
She's like 9 years old in PP years.
She's a 13-year-old pit bull mix. Like, that's my girl.
She's
the best dog we've ever had.
I want my baby Kyra's over there. She's in there chilling.
No, Kyra is not people friendly. Kyra would bite anybody over some food. Come here, Molly. Up.
But it's just marriage. We
want to talk about like things we've gone through, like
because we can help somebody. Like we've been married for a long time.
Shit is not rainbows and butterflies.
It's not easy. It's hard.
It truly takes understanding and like taking. You can't be selfish.
No.
In marriage, like you have to take yourself out of the situation, and every time you feel a certain kind of way, you have to be like, you know what is that other person feeling? Like, why do they feel the way they feel?
It took me a while to
took a real long time.
It took me a while to understand that, like, where she was coming from, because I'm different. Like she said, I don't show no emotion. I'm not being selfish.
No, I think you're naturally, like, not even like on purpose. I think you naturally think about yourself first. No. I am a people pleaser. Your love language is not a people pleaser.
I'm a physical person, which all men are. Dang near are physical. Like
he would be like, he'd come home and like after I've literally been at home with both kids since 4:00 in the morning and worked a full-time job that's stressful, had kids screaming and whining at me all day, climbing on me, crying, changed a million diapers, put kids down for nap, cook dinner, and he's like, why you don't show me no attention?
Like, I want attention too.
Whoa. I can't even freaking keep my eyes open at this point.
But I needed my attention too.
And he didn't understand that.
But I understand now.
And so what it took was, on Fridays, he's off on Fridays. So I'm still here, so he's technically never really alone. Like
I'm alone.
No, I come help. If they throw that big of a fit.
She'd be in there hiding in the
room. I try to go in my room and close the door and work as much as I can.
You see how she said her room? It's not our room. It's her and the kids' room. I'm just a guest in there.
I'm a guest
I'm not gonna
lie, kind of.
They be trying to keep me out because I be snoring so loud.
It's awful. Anyways, like, my 2-year-old wakes up, Nola wakes up, and she's like, Daddy's so loud. It's so loud.
Whoa. Oh, she's supporting. She's tripping.
But anyways, about like on Fridays. So on Fridays, he has to watch the kids all day. And he's not even having to work and watch the kids. He just has to watch the kids. By 10 a.m., all I hear is, oh my God, can y'all stop? You're getting on my nerves. Blah, blah, blah. He cannot handle it, at all.
No, I can't handle it, but I can't do what she does. That's I know for a fact I can't handle. I can't do what she does. And I give her credit for it. I cannot do that. I know my limits.
Oh, you can give me credit? I appreciate that. Yeah, see all the extra shit? I'm not into that. Like, I'm just like, let me be sweet for a second and keep it moving. He's the freaky man.
I'm a freaky man like my son.
He's the freaky man.
AKA Freaky Man Jr. Bubba, that's his nickname. He's got Bubba and AKA Freaky Man. But, yeah, I understand. It's not for the weak.
It really takes somebody you can't be selfish.
You can't be selfish.
Especially if you have little kids. Like,
you're going to be tired. That's my mom and dad, like, you're gonna be tired. Like, y'all gotta do this because we have got into fights. You're gonna fight. You're gonna.
Not everything. Like, you can't take the easy way out. When things get hard, you can't just run. You have to figure out a way to make it work. Like, no matter what. Like,
because your kids need both parents.
As many times as I really wanted to be like, you know what, I'm done. Like, truly, I can't do this anymore. Like, I need someone to understand me. Like, he wants someone to understand him, and I'm just like, I can't do it.
We both gotta see each other's point of view.
My kids love their dad. They love their daddy. Like, I cannot take that away from them every day.
They might love me, but they
love me being around.
They love me being around, but they're mommy's babies. They want to cuddle. They don't give me cuddle. That hurts my feelings. They don't want to give me. They don't want to give daddy's cuddles.
I just stopped breastfeeding Bo 4 months ago. Like, of course he's a mama's boy. Nola,
That
I mean, honestly,
4 months ago.
No, I stopped breastfeeding him in January.
That hurts my feelings in a way, but it doesn't because I know that they came from her.
I'm a good mom. They love me.
And they came from your womb, so the connection is totally different from.
Give it 2 years, and honestly, Bo probably wouldn't want to have nothing to do with me. I mean, give it 10 years, and Nola really ain't gonna want to have nothing to do with me.
I'm still a mama's boy. I love my mama to death. Like, I'm a mama's boy, but I know extra mama's boy, but I'm a mama's boy, so I understand. But yeah, like it's hard. It's still hard.
It takes a lot of work. Like it really does.
Like we're exhausted now. We're tired.
And we have just recently we've really made time to do things like for not just us together, but us on our doing our own thing. Like for instance, he started working out again, and I have to keep the kids, let him go work out. That's his time. But I play soccer still. I play in an adult league, an over 30 league, in an all women's league.
That she had to.
Oh my God, he used to get so mad at me. Like, oh my God, you have a game today? And it used to piss me off. I'm like, bro, yes, because I haven't had a freaking hour to myself. Like, he'd be like, you went to Walmart. I went to Walmart and went grocery shopping and came home. Like, that's not a break. That's a responsibility.
I have, but like I said, it's just anybody who's going through this, just take your time. Work at it. It's marriage is a full-time job. So you think you just gonna get married and it's gonna be cream and peaches? It's gonna be cream and peaches in the beginning. Then when you start getting into the years, like we're getting up there in the years, then that's when the work
takes
goes.
Work. It takes work.
You gonna go to work. You gonna go do your 9 to 5. Then you gonna come home and do work.
It just takes, in my opinion, you just have to take any selfish feelings out of it. You really do. What is best for
your family?
I saw something on TikTok the other day, and it really it resonated with me. It was if your relationship, if all you're doing in your relationship is trying to outdo the other person, with kindness, acts of kindness. If say for instance he takes the truck and fills it up with gas and I don't know, does something nice for me. It's if all I'm doing is trying to outmatch what he did nice for me, if that's your whole relationship,
not tip for tat.
No, a tip for tat, acts doing good things. No, not trying to feel like you have to do something. He was saying, if your whole relationship is you out trying to do something nice for the other person constantly, who's mad? Who's upset? Nobody's upset. You do something nice for me, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do something nicer for him. And vice versa, and that's just how it goes. And I thought about that, and I was like, dang, that's a good philosophy to live by. If that's what your goal is to please the other person and make them happy constantly back and forth, take turns doing that,
you should be good.
You should be. I was like, maybe that's something we need to try. You do something nice for me, I'm gonna do something nice for you.
You're gonna keep learning, bro. You're just gonna keep learning, and as long as you
love each other and are committed, and you know what you say at the end of the day, no matter what you've done, no matter what I've done, we're here. We're not going nowhere. I don't give a shit. We're not doing no every other weekend.
I'm looking at the minutes because I wanna.
You don't wanna. Y'all probably won't make it this long, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. We're not doing no drop offs. We're not doing no every other weekend. That's just not the people we are. We want to be around our kids 24/7. So we have to find a way to make it work. And
you got to, if you care.
You have to admit when you're wrong. Bro, you know dang well I have no problem saying I'm wrong. The simplest thing. I could say I don't even know, something simple. And as soon as he looks at me and I'm like, I was wrong. I don't have a problem admitting I was wrong. It'll take this dude 4 days to say, you know what, I was wrong, I'm sorry.
I'm petty.
Oh, Lord.
I had years of pettiness with my sister. Shout out to my little sister because I used to do her dirty. She's made me mad. I ain't talked to her 5-6 days, so now she just gets the butt end of it. I can go.
It's a mental.
I can go a long time.
Maturity, mental maturity.
Pettiness. And
the adult maturity.
It's another thing. We're gonna wait to talk about this.
What? Maybe. Okay. Tell me when we talk about next podcast.
This what are your thoughts on 50? I want to know your thoughts on 50-50. I be seeing this a lot on the internet. So that could be something on the next, because I really want to get into that.
50-50 as far as financially contributing?
Yeah, financially, because I see a lot of women be like, oh, I want to date somebody that want 50-50 with me. Why? I get out my money and give it to her.
You didn't used to be that way. Though.
I didn't used to be like this.
Let's be honest.
But because I was so used to being single, so it took me time I had to adapt to that. But
that's a good topic. We'll talk about that next episode.
But yeah, now I get all my money.
Next episode,
I just give it to her, so she can pay all the bills. I used to pay all my bills by myself. I had to worry about that. But now I got her.
Yeah, so now I stress about the bills. He don't stress about the bills at all. I never even let him stress about bills.
Look, I just give her all my money that I make. Now I make decent money, so I just, even when I wasn't making decent money, I just still gave it to her.
Yeah.
Now I make a
but
little.
But honestly, like, it was, you give it all to me, and we literally, I pay bills and buy our kids food and like
groceries.
Like, it's never been like, what's mine is his, what's his is mine. It's always been that way. Like, well, no, it hasn't always been. I would say after 2 years of being married, it's been that way. But after 2 years of being married, that's when it has been like that. We were not like that at first. Oh, no. You were not like that. You weren't raised that way.
I wasn't going.
Your parents have separate, like,
no, finances. They got separate stuff, then they got combined stuff.
My parents, everything's always been together. So like, it took a lot of talking about it and like figuring out what.
Like my dad told me, he had to break it down to me. He said sometimes you're just gonna be 50, 60, sometimes it'll be 70, 80. Like, but at the end of the day, your household.
It's the same goal.
It's the same goal. Like, it doesn't matter as long as your bills and your baby's house somewhere to stay, and you have a car, gas in it, food,
diapers. Shout out to my mother-in-law who has been blessing us every single month on Amazon with a freaking box of each kid's diapers, a Sam's-sized boxes.
Do you know how much diapers cost?
Because we were spending literally probably $300 at minimum a month.
Bubba wear size 5, Noah wear size 4.
And Noah drinks so much.
Oh my gosh, she goes through diapers fast as I don't know what.
We go through her diapers twice as fast as Bubba.
Bubba still having diapers.
Now Noah can kind of wear 5s. They're still a little bit big, but she can wear them.
She can wear them.
So
but shout out to my mom and dad, bro, because that's a big help.
Yeah,
I know they got like one thing. I don't like being a nuisance towards nobody. How I was raised, like.
You don't ask.
I don't ask for nothing, like, because my parents always told me, ain't nobody gonna give you nothing in this world. And me being a Capricorn, I'm not saying that on my astrology, but I'm just a go-getter. I'm gonna go get it myself. But sometimes,
and we always made it happen before then, but it's definitely a blessing to like see. I come home sometimes and see big old boxes of Amazon.
Thank you, Mom. That's
Amazon diapers on the porch, and I'm just like, oh, good. Because we were almost out.
Do you know how much diapers cost for 2 kids?
At the same time, different sizes.
Oh my God. like I said, it ain't easy, but it ain't hard. It's just a task. Like, I know once they get a little bit older, like when they get 4 or 5, they can be able to do stuff for themselves. They can go use the bathroom, do this. It'll be easier up on us, but right now we have to.
Yeah. And honestly, we really need. I know what we're working on potty training her.
Yeah, we really need to potty train her.
She knows how to go to the bathroom. The problem is that she drinks so much throughout the day. She can't control like the little bit. And I mean, I literally tried to go cold turkey this week. Put regular panties on her. She went to the bathroom on her own probably 20 times, but she also peed in her panties about 4 or 5 times too. Like, she got to really focus on that feeling and controlling it. And
that's when we got to continue working on.
We got to work on that.
Potty training, like, she about to be 3, so we have to work on her getting potty trained.
Yeah,
it's gonna be hard. I remember when my sister getting potty trained. Like, I'm getting old, bro. Like, it's weird. Like, I remember when my sister started getting potty trained. Now my daughter's about to get potty trained. It's weird, bro. Like damn, I'm getting old.
Yeah, I had a weird experience this week where I felt old for the first time. I was watching the CMA Awards, and I know it's okay.
You posted it last night. I walked out.
No, it was last night. But I felt so old listening to songs. Like, I saw an artist. I saw Alan Jackson, if you're a country music fan, perform "Remember When," and he looked about 70, and I was like, oh my God. Like, I feel so old. Like, and I had to it was self reflecting. I was like,